Hello everyone, and welcome to Art with Heart. These are the supplies that you will need for this project. You'll need a larger paper for the drawing, a smaller paper for the value scale, a kneadable eraser, a ruler, a graphite pencil, HB preferably, 2 charcoal pencils, a hard and a firm, a pencil sharpener, a round object, something like a tape roll or a small bowl. To make the value scale, you'll need the small piece of paper and medium charcoal pencil. Measurements can be whatever size you prefer, but for this demo, my boxes are a 1/2 inch by a 1/4 inch. Starting with the lightest shade, use hatching to go all the way from step 5 to step 2, and then stop. Try not to use any pressure. The layers are what are creating the values here, not pressure, so try and keep a sharp tip and make lots of tiny lines very close to each other. Repeating this, take the value from step 5 all the way down to the next darkest. Repeat this until you have a dark square at level 5 and 5 fairly even steps from darkest to lightest, changing the direction of your lines for each layer. This is the reference image that we're going to use for this demonstration. It's always better to draw from the real object, but this works for our purposes. The areas we want to focus on include the center light, where the light is hitting the object, the core of the shadow, where it swaps between being lit to there being a lack of light. This is also known as the whitest part of the object. The reflected light, which is light reflecting from other places in the room, appearing in the shadow shape. Cast shadow is the shadow that is created by the object. The occlusion shadow is where no light can reflect and is thus the darkest part of the shadow, where the object meets the surface. Now we will begin drawing the sphere. Using a round object like a bowl, we can draw out a perfect circle very quickly. After this, we can quickly sketch out the shadow shape in an oblong sort of oval. To begin filling in our shadows, we're going to use a similar cross-hatching that we used in the value scale, but since the surface of this object is curved, our lines too must follow the form. Referring to the reference and the value scale that we created, keep going, adding value and checking to see if you've reached dark enough or if you've gone too far. Use the kneadable eraser to lift up any areas that are too dark, and as mentioned earlier, try and keep your pencils sharp and make lots of tiny lines close to each other, not using any pressure, but rather using layers to create the value.